Hello, and thank you for joining me once again. My name is Shantae, and this is Shantae Fitness. And on this video, I will be talking about how I eat. I know in my very first video, I spoke about, the different things that I did for me to lose weight, and I still continue to do because it is a part of my lifestyle. But now I just want to touch on how I eat and what I eat. It's not really gonna be like a what I eat in a day because honestly I don't eat much in a day. So if you have to follow that, you'll probably think I'm starving myself, or you'll probably starve yourself. But I'm used to, eating a little to not much in a day. So I'm gonna talk about how I eat. So when I first started to lose weight, the main thing that I wanted to focus on was speeding up my metabolism. Because the one thing I've always heard when I was bigger was that, I just had a slower metabolism. And, it made sense because I was a bigger person. I was pretty lazy. So me having a slow metabolism, it really made sense to me. I was kind of slow, so my metabolism would be slow, hand in hand. So when I first started to lose weight, I wanted to mostly focus on foods to speed up my metabolism. So foods that I mostly focused on and drinks would be green tea. I drank a lot of detox tea. Herbal teas are really, really good. But green tea is like the number one for speeding up your metabolism. Also water. We drink it every day. We're supposed to drink it every day. I tried to drink more water, which is why I started drinking detox waters. Because I'm a person that I like a little flavor. I don't like sodas because I hate the bubbles, but I try not to drink too much juice, but I like a little bit of flavor in my water. And Crystal Light and all of those waters, sparkling water, they really make no sense to me. They got to make their money somehow, but they really make no sense to me, so I don't drink those. So I started to drink more detox waters, adding lemon to my water, adding cucumbers, adding strawberries, mint, basil, all types of different fruits and vegetables I usually mix together to make some detox waters. And I drink that throughout the day to help me burn my fat as well. I also started eating more spinach, almonds, green beans, avocado, tuna, asparagus. These are foods that help to speed up your metabolism. Also, ginger and salmon. And all of these stuff, I will cook with them periodically. I'll put them in my drinks, put them in my tea, put them in my salad. I'll do a different combination of these things so that I'm incorporating them into my diet every day. So, for example, with my green tea, I would drink a cup of green tea every morning, or a cup of Yogi Detox tea, or also Lipton has a good detox tea. They have a grapefruit tea. So, I would drink that every morning sometimes. And sometimes I would have a bagel with almond butter, or toast with almond butter, or even waffles with almond butter. I replace peanut butter with almond butter because almond butter is better for you. Peanut butter is good too, but almond butter is a lot better. And also is a little bit more expensive. I'm not even gonna lie. Almond butter is more expensive than peanut butter, but it is better than peanut butter for you. It's a taste to get used to though. You have to acquire a taste for some of these things. And also with avocado, I would have a slice of toast with, just some strips of avocado, a little bit of Himalayan salt, probably some peppers or some onions on top, and I would just eat that as my breakfast. Um, I also, like I said, I cut out meat. I no longer eat meat, so I had to find other alternatives for meat. When I was a meat eater, I wasn't a very big meat eater. I more so ate chicken than I ate, meat, pork, and all those other good stuff. I was more so big on chicken, so it was harder for me to get off of chicken than it was to get off of meat because I didn't really like meat like that. And some of the alternatives that I use, the brands Gardein, they're a good brand. Tofurky, Beyond Meat, and Morningstar. Those are four brands that I use like on a regular. I buy them on a regular when I go grocery shopping. I try to rotate what I eat as far as meat and seafood, because with the meat alternatives that I eat, they're mostly plant based, and some of them are soy based, some of them are plant based, some of them are non-GMO. And with soy, you're not supposed to ingest so much soy. I mean, there's pros and cons with soy with females, and with just eating soy in general. One hand, it causes chronic inflammation, and on the other hand, it helps strengthen your bones. So I try to rotate how much soy and seafood I eat at a time. So if I meal prep a meatless meat or a plant-based meat this week, that contains soy, then next week I'll meal prep probably some seafood, and the week after that I'll probably just meal prep with just vegetables, nothing too heavy, nothing too big, probably make myself a soup or something like that, just to keep it healthy, but to also mix it up so I'm not putting the same thing in my body every single day. Gardein, Beyond Meat, Morningstar, and Tofurky. Those four brands, honestly, like I always buy them. They make really, really good products. Gardein, they have a really good beefless meat that I use to make tacos. I use it to make pasta, some tomato pasta. I use it to make stuffed shells. I don't even know. I use it to make so much things. I make it with my rice. Morningstar also has griller crumbles that I also use with my meat pasta to make my imitation meat pasta. They also have really good veggie burgers as well. Tofurky, they have the imitation chicken that I use in most of my meals, and I'm sure that you can see on my Instagram and also my blog. They also have the turkey slices that I use in my sandwiches as well and my subs. Beyond Meat, they have, imitation wings, imitation burgers, sausage. Tofurky also have an Italian sausage as well that I use. So, all these brands, they have really, really good alternatives that taste really close to the real thing. And especially when seasoned and cooked properly, they taste almost exactly like the real thing. There are a lot of ups and downs with soy, so I try not to eat these products, on a every single day, every week basis. I try to rotate. Like I said before, I'm pescatarian, so I do eat seafood. So I would meal prep seafood, or I'll meal prep, a plant-based meal diet, meal, or I would just meal prep with just vegetables, depending on how I want to meal prep that week. So I try to rotate it and not have, too much soy, or, too much seafood, because, too much of anything isn't good for you. There are different pros and cons with soy as well. On one hand, it says it's cause chronic inflammation, but on the next hand, it helps strengthen your bones. So I try to rotate what I eat. I also, what else? Let me see. I feel like I've touched on almost everything that I eat, that I try to eat. Just rotate. That's all I can say is just rotate your meals, incorporate different things, try different things, broaden your palate. If you taste it once and you don't like it, always give it another try, because a lot of things that I tasted once, I swear I would never eat, but I'm actually eating it like on a regular basis every single day, and I love it. So always give things a second try. Also with spinach, I want to touch back on spinach again. I also incorporate spinach into my smoothies. If I don't want to eat a full meal, I would make a vegetable smoothie, a fruit and vegetable smoothie. Let me not just say vegetables because I do like sweet. So I would make a fruit and vegetable smoothie, whether it be with spinach, strawberries, blueberries, some non-fat, non-dairy yogurt, a little bit of either coconut water or organic apple juice. And it'll make me, a nice smoothie. I also like matcha. Matcha green tea is also excellent for energy. It does contain caffeine and it is a little bit stronger than coffee as well. And it's natural, so that is a must that I love. If you go and follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I'm always posting, my matcha drinks, my smoothie drinks that I love to make. I also post the recipes as well if you ever want to know. Now, when it comes to me having like a cheat day or like a cheat meal, I honestly don't really know what to consider that anymore because once upon a time, like a cheat meal would have been like a burger from like Five Guys or um, a burger from someplace that would be a cheat meal once upon a time. But now that I don't eat meat, like I really don't have really, cheat meals. Because even meals that I would say consider a cheat meal, it's still considered a healthy meal. It's considered a healthy meal to me and to other people, but to me, it's kind of like a cheat meal. So I would consider. mm, Probably putting like extra cheese on my food would make it like a cheat meal to me, but I don't really have much cheat meals. That's really good at that. I don't really have much cheat meals anymore. Mm. So, an example of a typical meal prep day for me. For breakfast, I would have a waffle with almond butter and probably a boiled egg, two boiled eggs or some potato, or I would scramble eggs with some peppers and some spinach and also some fruit. And make sure to have some fruit on the side as well. Lunch, I would probably have, some of my turkey slices, my tofurkey deli sliced turkey, well, imitation turkey, on a flatbread with some peppers, onions, salt and pepper, and a little bit of Italian dressing is my secret ingredient, and also spinach. Really, really good. And then for dinner, I will probably have some shrimp made with quinoa and brown rice, and probably some broccoli or some squash because I love broccoli or squash, or maybe some asparagus. And that would be a good breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me. As a snack, I'll probably have some So Delicious yogurt with flax seeds because flax seeds also help with burning fat, and they also help with hair, skin, and nails. The best way to consume them is grounded. If you consume them whole, they have no effect. So I always try to buy grounded flax seeds because it's hard to grind it yourself. So I buy them already grounded from Aldi's sells it. I'm not sure if Walmart sells it, never checked, but I know Aldi's for sure. They sell the already grounded flax seeds, and I mix that into my yogurt. I also mix that into soups. I do it in smoothies sometimes, but I don't really like it in smoothies honestly because it gives it more of a fiber taste. It gives it more of a fiber taste. So like it really overpowers the taste of your smoothie when you add it to a smoothie. So I try to just put it in yogurt or any soups or any liquid based foods that I might be cooking, or just cook it into my food, and it actually tastes really really good. It doesn't overpower the food when you're cooking with it, and when you mix it into your yogurt, it actually tastes more like granola. So if you're someone that likes granola in your yogurt, flax seeds is a really really good alternative to that as well, and it's super healthy. And what else? Let me see. What other healthy foods, healthy tricks? Grapefruit. Grapefruit is really, really good with burning fat. I love to eat grapefruit. I go to Walmart and I get the jar of grapefruit that's like this big. And honestly, I can eat that in like a day and a half or 2 days. I try not to though, but I can eat that like just sit and eat that and eat it. And grapefruit really helps burn your fat, and it's really really healthy for you. So I love grapefruit. What other foods can I talk about that I didn't touch on? Hmm. I feel like I touched on like most foods that I eat like on a regular or daily. If I'm missing anything, I'll definitely make an updated video on other foods that I eat. Or if you guys want to know like exactly how I prepare these foods, or if you have questions on foods that I may not have mentioned but I might have tried, you can always message me and ask me. Definitely thumbs up this video, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.